Marrakech, the cultural capital of Morocco. Set against the backdrop of the majestic Atlas Mountains, it's a place for the senses. Its bustling markets, narrow streets, spices and colors delivers chaos at its best. And just outside of the old city centre, we find the venue for the second race in the Kumo FIA TCR World Tour calendar. Welcome to Circuit Moulay El Hassan. After a very tough first race weekend in Vallelunga, Italy, the team is now eager to prove themselves. Will they be able to bounce back in Marrakech?
The track is very short, the shortest we ever drove in the championship, 1.7 kilometers. We expect a lap maybe under 1 minute. It will be tricky with traffic, with management for the engineer as well, because the sectors are so short.
We're still not really up to pace. It's tight with just 2 30-minute sessions, even if it's a short track. Qualifying in a few hours, I'm really looking forward to it. I'm excited. I think we will do good results here.
Jan is fast, really fast, and delivers a qualification lap of a lifetime, claiming pole in the first race with teammate Santi Urrutia on second. Ma Qinghua poles the second race in Marrakech. Will he be able to protect his position and claim his second TCR World Tour victory?
We arrive here, new track, new condition, everything. Temperature are very hot, so now we adapt very well, and I'm happy about the work we've done.
It's much more challenging than we thought. It's really tight, so you can make mistakes.
All eyes very firmly on the starting lines. And in a few moments' time, we'll be going racing. And we're off here at Marrakech for the Kumo FIA TCR World Tour. Yellow flags at the back of the field. That's a Honda in trouble. But side by side at the front of the grid, it is Jan Elishay that leads Norbert Michaelis and Mikel Arcona as one. Ted Bjork just takes a little bit of a look, tries to unsettle. Ted Bjork goes for the dive. Contact between Ted Bjork and Gurrieri. Gurrieri gets the car pointing in the right direction, but Ted Bjork from absolutely nowhere goes into the side of the Honda. Now he has to run down into T1, a secondary contact as well.
I got a penalty for an overtaking, I did. I would do the same thing again, and I'm sure Esteban would do the same on me. If you see a gap, you go for it. Otherwise, you're no race driver.
Absolutely nowhere. Licks the stamp and sends it. Ma Qinghua likes that. He fancies a go as well. Ma a little bit more aggressive again. Big contact. Esteban Gurrieri thinks he's racing slightly like stock cars in Skegness. Into then the final section of corners from pole position. Jan Elishay for Lynk Co Cyan Racing accelerates and takes the checkered flag to win round 3 of the Kumo FIA TCR World Tour. Santiago Urrutia makes it a 1-2 for Lynk Co.
We bring a victory home. I mean, it's always good to score a first win of the season for the team and for myself as well. The Hyundai were close behind us, so yeah, no, it wasn't easy, even though it looks smooth from outside.
And we are go in Marrakech, and that looks like a very strong start indeed for Esteban Gurrieri. Drags down into T1, contact between himself and Ma Qinghua. Ma has the inside line. Santiago Urrutia, is that a stall? That's a stall from the Uruguayan driver. That's why himself and Ted Bjork were held up.
When they showed the 5-second board, red lights, it was too long, so my clutch went too warm, too hot. I didn't do a good start, I boxed, so I lost few position.
Jan Elishay, who's got a little bit of smoke coming from the front corner of the car. All 3 of the Lynk Co Cyan Racing machines making past Norbert Michaelis. There is damage definitely on Jan Elishay's machine at the front of this little trio of cars. Jumps down pit lane, that's a real shame for Jan. His bad luck streak continues here this season, and in Marrakech in particular. That is not going to help whatsoever in his quest to take the Kumo FIA TCR World Tour. That is a disaster for French driver Jan Elishay. Out of the car, the damage tells its own story on the front of that Lynk Co. Ma Qinghua takes the checkered flag, and with it the race victory here in the Kumo FIA TCR World Tour. Round 4 in Marrakech, from pole to victory. Chinese driver in a Chinese car. Ma Qinghua takes the win from Esteban Gurrieri.
Thanks a lot for the team. I did very hard working this weekend, and thanks for my engineer, my mechanic. They are preparing a super car for me. It was really fast, really good, and I'm really happy about the performance.
The weekend in Marrakech has put the team back on track. Santi Urrutia climbed to second place in the Drivers' Championship with teammate Jan Erlacher now on third. In the Teams Championship, Lynk Co Cyan Racing stays in second place with just 1 point down from the leader, Hyundai.
Marrakech is over. Mixed conditions, mixed feelings. I mean, okay, we DNF'd, we had some challenges, but I think we bounced back because we feel that we have the speed in the car. We're not fastest, but we are up there. We're up there and we can compete, and that's the main thing. And just having that feeling going away from a weekend is really good. Of course, it's always nice seeing the cars on the podium, but just having this feeling that you're actually able to compete, that's the main thing. And we will see if we will be able to do it now when we get a little bit compensation weight, but at least this weekend we really felt that we could fight for it, and that's an amazing feeling. Unfortunately in Ohio we will be heavy, we will be really heavy, so that will be a challenge.
Ohio next, first time we will be at this track, so really looking forward to drive there in America, never been in the USA before.
I think Ted is the only driver that has been driving there, but that was almost before I was born, so I think a few things have changed in that, so we will see.
Next up is Mid-Ohio in the US. Giddy up!